to you today from New Mexico, the land of enchantment, as we begin another adventure. We filmed this intro a little late since it was dark when we started, and I'm going to give you a throwback to where we're at the Lake Williams trailhead as we begin our climb to the highest point in New Mexico, Wheeler Peak. We're a mile up and into the hike, and before morning nautical twilight has already started to occur. Sunrise is at 5:55 and we're out on the trail. Well, Captain and I have been on the trail since 4:52. We stopped about 5:35 for a quick break to remove our headlamps, take them off. We have the before morning nautical twilight's making it quite bright, and we're just taking a short break and we're getting ready to push on. It's about 5:40 now, and we're seeing a lot better. Sunrise again is at 5:55. But we won't really see it since we're on the backside of a ridge line. We have Lake Williams up ahead of us, which contributes to quite a bit of water flowing down the valley. Here's part of the Lake Williams Creek flowing through here. I asked Capital Hiker earlier how much more of the uphill, and he said basically until we get there. Although the sun rose about 5 minutes ago, it's still not hitting any of the peaks in the surrounding area. We're on the western side of the mountain range, so I expect until the sun rises higher in the sky, we won't see much sunlight. We're making good progress. We're probably about a quarter mile from Lake Williams. It's gotten much nicer as we get closer to the lake. It seems to flatten out quite a bit. It's less strenuous, and the hiking is a lot easier. We're probably somewhere around 11,500. And we're doing the old low, slow to the tempo, or as we like to say, poly-poly. I'm using my map, my hike app, and we're about to go over 2 miles.
Time 1 hour,
Wheeler
10
Summit,
minutes,
Wheeler Lake.
49 seconds.
Yes, trail number.
Distance 2 miles, pace 35 minutes, 24 seconds per mile. Split pace 40 minutes, 0 seconds per mile.
All right, here's our time, our pace, and Lake Williams has just come into view. When you come up to Williams Lake and you're getting ready to do Wheeler Summit, don't do like we did. We went straight up to the lake. There's actually a post here that says that the peak's this way, and there's a trail that hooks almost, it's more than 90 degrees, so it's in a sharp turn, and you can miss this in the dark. So if you see this post, make sure you make a left-hand turn to go up the trail. Well, there you have it. You're back up with us. Let's continue on this adventure. After leaving the marker back by Lake Williams, which is just before you get here, you start up, is a long series of switchbacks until you break out the tree line and hit the scree fields. It's getting high and we can feel it. Hi, Mom. Love you. And we've hit our first batch of snow out here on the trail. All right, we're breaking out of the tree line. And you can see up above. Now, some people think that's the summit, but that's actually a false summit up ahead of us. You can see from where Capital Hiker is, the trail's gonna run right along up, across that way, then it's gonna zigzag back below that snow field, back up to where there's that saddle up there. Up ahead of us on the snow field, we've got 2 marmots moving across. These things are absolutely huge. There's actually 2 trails here. One that's more sloping, that goes off in this direction, that comes back along that ice field and backs up. We're gonna take the shorter one, which is on all grass, a little bit of muck, but that's okay because then it links up and heads back up that way. We've been joined by another hiker up here who's following the other trail we just pointed out. In addition to being up above the tree line, we've also now have climbed up above the snow line out here. These are the last snow fields as it appears on the mountain as we go up. And here comes Capital Hiker looking good. Yeah. It's Bike Hiker, this message is for you. We are climbing up the trail. I hope you're doing stair work when you come for Wheeler Peak. We're taking a little break for some water, some hydration, a snack, and then we're pushing on. We are getting up there. Once we get up here to this saddle, we're hitting the ridge line, and it's going to run all the way up to Wheeler Peak. We are definitely up here in Marmot country. And here comes the sun for us, just getting up finally above the ridge line and hitting us. I'm using the GoPro, and I can tell you, getting ready for this expedition, I lost 25 pounds. I've been hitting the stairs. I've been training up to about 14,500 feet with a heavy pack on my treadmill at the house. And I think I got in really great shape for this. If you're looking to do something like this, I really recommend you start at least 14 weeks out for anything that's 14,000 feet. Stairs is an integral part of it. It'll help you develop the wind to be able to breathe at these altitudes. So far I've had no issues with altitude sickness. I can breathe well, no dizziness, no tunnel vision. So I think I'm doing great. How about you, Capital Hiker? You doing well? He's a machine, yeah! We reached the summit of Wheeler Peak at 8:41. It was about total time, with a little bit of a detour, 3 hours and 50 minutes from the trailhead parking lot to get up here. There's an actual plaque up here which marks it. In here there is a cap for the Trail Journal book. We're going to go ahead and get out in a minute, make a few comments. And then back over here we have two other people. I want to introduce you in just a second here to the first American on July the 18th to reach the summit, the highest point in the state of New Mexico at 13,161 feet. And that's Anthony over here from Albuquerque. So how's it for you up here?
Oh, it's beautiful. First time. It's everything I expected.
What's interesting with Anthony is he arrived probably an hour behind us at the trailhead and probably beat us by at least half an hour. So this guy's in great shape.
Except for my blister on my foot.
Yeah.
I paid for it.
New boots. Are you a high pointer?
Yeah, starting this year,
Did you join the club, the High Pointers Club?
I have not, no.
Oh, you have to.
Okay.
All right, so how many high points have you made so far?
This is actually my first one. But I'm planning on doing Elbert actually probably in August. Taking off some more time from work.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
This is my 13th highest point, and for Capital Hiker back over there, give away, buddy. This is his 11th. So,
I've got a way to go.
You do. All right, thanks a lot. Okay, the fourth American to make it to the summit today was Alex Noonan here, and he's also a high pointer, and he's already talked about it. He's been to a couple places. Go ahead, tell us where you've been.
Mount Mitchell. This is my 15th state this summer so far, and I'm doing Mount Whitney for my 24th birthday.
Woohoo! That's gonna be when?
August 8th.
August 8th. So if anybody sees this and you're that way, look for Alex out there. All right. And here's what it looks like. Going around the horn from on top of Mount Wheeler. Alex down below. And a couple of other hikers. So, I made another buddy up here. All right, we're all clearing off the peak up here. Everyone's heading down, so we're on our way down now. Lead on, Capital Hiker. That's Capital Hiker out there head on the way down. We got very lucky out here today. Fantastic, crystal blue skies. Oh man, couldn't ask for better weather. Sun's a little intense. I went ahead and reapplied sunscreen. Man, this is what I live for. This is why I live for vacation time. Just a reminder, coming up from the Lake William side down below, when you get up here to the carry-on in the saddle, you want to make sure you go right, not left. That's a false summit over there. True summit's back up this way. If you look down in the valley coming back up this way, there are a lot of hikers on the trail now coming up the hill. Looks like we beat the rush hour.
I love these rocks.
That's the hard way here. I'm getting a Pero moment. Goodbye, boys and girls. Enjoy. Just an update before we get off the mountain. I've left Capital Hiker behind. He's going a little bit slower, but we're playing a game called Fox and the Turtle. And I'll explain a little bit more in a minute. Well, I just got off the mountain. We want to thank you for joining us today. Capital Hiker and I are finishing up our game of Fox and Turtle. I'm going to take a quick break at the office, and we'll see you for the next adventure. Thanks for watching.